You dominated Garcia on Saturday. So were you frustrated at all? You really couldn't put him away?
Not really, because I think I showed a different dimension to my game.
For sure.
Because coming out, doing the whole press tour, people were saying I was just going to bully him and just use, brute strength to beat him.
Right.
And I showed, skills. I showed, I had a great jab, I could box. And I think overall I showed my boxing IQ.
You did, but you were able to hit him with whatever you wanted. The jab was working, the left, you were southpaw, you was going right down Main Street through the guard. But the guy came up 2 weight classes. You're supposed to be able to put him away, Earl.
Yeah, I mean, after watching the fight, I think I could have put him away, but, I just wanted to show a different game.
Right.
I think I wanted to show that I could box. I do have skills. It's not all just coming forward and just fighting hard, because a lot of people try to compare me just, to Marvin Hagler.
Right.
And I got different dimensions in my game than just coming forward. I can box, too. Because I just wanted to show that I can outbox him, and I think I got more credit beating him that way instead of just running him over.
I give him some credit. I kept tweeting this. It's going to be a moral victory for him if he can finish this fight on his feet, because there were times I didn't think he was going to last. It wasn't like you were trying to put him away, but I give him credit. He's got a jaw now. He can take some shots because he took a bunch from you. I think he's got a big heart to him. He's got some guts. Did he earn a little of your respect just standing in?
He definitely earned my respect, standing in and even just taking a fight. Because a lot of these welterweights, didn't want to take that opportunity.
What you trying to say?
A lot of them ducking me.
I mean, Skip, you heard what he said?
There we go. Yeah.
Hold on. What you trying to say? You trying to say Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter, they ducking you?
Definitely. I mean, like I said, the Mikey Garcia fight probably wouldn't have happened if Shawn Porter would have took the fight. When he fought Danny Garcia, I got in the ring and told him, let's make this fight happen. He said, okay, it's easy to be made. After that, he took his mandatory instead of fighting me, so I took Mikey Garcia.
Are you saying he is afraid of you?
I'm not saying he's afraid of me. I'm just saying he doesn't want to get in there just yet.
But hold on. You told a man he couldn't sell out his family reunion. So how is he why is he gonna fight you? You talking crazy about it?
That should make him want to fight me more. I mean, we're boxers, so if a guy,
So you keep jugging, you antagonizing that man.
Yeah, I'm antagonizing him. He definitely should take the fight then.
I know one man who can sell out lots of family reunions, and that's Manny Pacquiao, and you were campaigning for him after the fight. He was in the ring with you, and you called him over, and he was a little sheepish about it because I'm not sure he wants a piece of you either. You would like a piece of the money that he could bring to the ring, right?
Definitely. I think it makes sense. He holds the record at the AT&T Stadium, selling 51,000 plus. I did 48,000. I mean, he's a huge pay-per-view draw, as you see, when he fought Adrian Bronner. He's a future Hall of Famer, and he's a guy that I watched, from a kid. And, he's just a great fighter, and I would love to have that fight. I think it'll sell out great at the AT&T Stadium.
No,
70,000 plus.
You want that dub on your resume that you put Pacquiao to sleep. That's what you want on your resume.
Definitely. Your idols become your rivals. I mean,
well, that's true. But unfortunately, your idol rival is 40 years of age.
Yeah, go around beating up old people.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, he also, beat Adrian Bronner, too, on pay-per-view, so he has a win. It's not like he's coming off a loss.
No.
I mean, he beat Luke Matisse, too. So,
I keep getting quotes sent to me by Manny's PR man, and he is campaigning through the PR man for Floyd. He wants a Floyd rematch because at least Floyd's, what's he, 42?
He's older than Manny.
Yeah,
Manny's
2 years old.
Yeah, Manny's 40.
Yeah.
He's 42.
Yeah.
Man, leave Floyd alone.
Well, that's Manny wants that payday, and you want the Manny payday, right?
Tell him you'll fight Floyd, too.
I think we'll have a great payday at AT&T Stadium.
I know. Would you take it easy on Manny? In your heart of hearts, would you go in and take it easy on him?
No.
You tried to get him up out of there.
I gotta get him up out of there.
No, I mean, this is...
My motto's man down.
Yeah. I compared it the other day. I covered Ali's last fight in the Bahamas against Trevor Berbick, and it was the saddest thing I ever watched because Ali was just a shell of himself. And I don't want to see... I love Manny, and I don't want to see you just punish Manny and, like knock him into retirement.
Well, I mean, he should retire then if you don't want to fight the top guys in the division.
But you got to be careful now. He can still punch now.
Oh, he can still fight.
And in fights now with the throw punches, you got to take some.
Oh, definitely. I'm not worried about that at all.
So you don't listen. You just look at her, just go bully that man.
I'm not gonna bully him. I mean, I'm just, I feel like, he's a great fighter. I feel like he's gonna be competitive.
Right.
Because Pacquiao has heart. Pacquiao has amazing heart.
He definitely has.
I mean, he's a warrior. He's a guy that's, that's gonna fight. And he's gonna give it his all. He's
Right.
not scared of anyone. So I think it is gonna be a tough fight. 'Cause he's not gonna just lay down.
Right. And he's a southpaw also.
He's a southpaw too.
So now you're gonna have to really sit down on them punches, unless you catch him with one of the Marquez where he just walks into it and you throw it at the same time.
He just got bored. I mean, that was like the 5th fight.
Wait, what? Errol said, I hope he get bored in my fight so I can catch him with one.
Definitely.
So would you like to knock out Manny Pacquiao? Would that make you happy?
Definitely. I'd like to knock out all my opponents.
All right.
So you fight Pacquiao, the fight goes the way you plan, you win, the decision, knock him out. Do you think, if you beat Pacquiao, you actually think Thurman or Shawn Porter going to take a fight with you?
Definitely. I feel like they don't have anybody else to fight. And I feel like now I'm transitioning. Like one of my other mottos I always used to say on Twitter is tables turn. When I was 13-0, I was calling out these guys. They didn't want to fight me. But now, Shawn Porter's a little bit more open. After my fight, he said he would like that fight. Keith Thurman still keeping the same energy, saying we're not going to fight till 2020. So
What he waiting on?
I don't know what he's waiting on. I've been calling out Keith Thurman for a long time.
You have.
A long, long time. And, he's never mentioned my name.
What about you at 140? You going to move up?
It could be a possibility. It could be possible.
What do you walk around at? What's your walk around weight? Be honest.
Probably 170.
Yeah, there we go. Well, you said the other day like 175.
Yeah, 170, 175.
Yeah.
Because you're probably 2 weight classes down. I mean, you blocks 2 weight classes down. You could literally box at 60, easy.
Yeah, I could fight at 60, 54.
Ooh.
They throw
That would
leather.
be
They
dangerous for
throw
somebody.
leather up there.
Yeah.
They throw, as you go up in weight, they throw leather.
I give leather too.
Oh, okay, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. That's why I be watching your fight.
So, the greatest boxer ever was
Ali.
Ali because
Not only, he beat a lot of great champions, but, it's what he did outside the ring too that, added in there too. So, he beat, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, all these great athletes, but, what he was outside the ring and what he stood for and things like that, makes him, the all-time great. So, I have to say Ali.
In your division, 147, there were a lot of great fighters in that division, from Hearns, Leonard, yourself, Mayweather. Who's the best welterweight of all time?
Of all time. I would have to say Ray Leonard.
I agree. Thank you.
Better than Floyd?
Yeah.
Ray Leonard was in the golden era, man.
Oh, they fought back then.
Like, he was fighting, Tommy Hearns and Duran and, Hagler and all these, Hall of Famers. And, they was fighting in their prime, too.
Right.
So,
There wasn't no ducking and dodging back then.
Like, Floyd's a great fighter, and, he broke a lot of records and did a lot of great things, like, phenomenal. Like, if Floyd and Sugar Ray fought each other, I'd probably say Floyd would beat Sugar Ray.
No, he wouldn't.
In his prime? Yes, he
would.
Like, a lot of people...
Wait a second. Ray's is Floyd with offense.
You talking about Money Mayweather. Now, we talk about Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy had offense. Pretty Boy was fighting. Pretty Boy was stopping guys, and Pretty Boy was a lot more offensive than Money Mayweather. That was Money is like the older one, where he was, his hands was hurting and, he was more after revenue than fight.
I like that. He was after he got revenue.
Yeah,
right?
You did.
No one's ever gotten revenue.
I like what you said, Errol. Idols become your rivals. Maybe we'll be seeing that in the future. Thank you so much for being here, for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy, good to have you. All right.